Have you ever stopped to think about how mysterious and fascinating cats are? They do things that often leave us speechless, and if you think you already know everything about them, get ready to be even more surprised. In today's video, we're going to tell you 10 absolutely incredible facts about cats, and I guarantee there's stuff here that you never imagined. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content. Oh, and turn on the notification bell to get all updates. Deal? Now let's get started because what you're about to hear will change the way you see your feline friend. Number 1. Cats can jump up to 7 times the height of their body. That's right, folks. If you think your cat is just hopping from one piece of furniture to another, you're completely wrong. Cats have an impressive jumping ability, and when I say they can jump up to 7 times their body height, I'm talking about a skill that would make any top athlete proud. For example, if your cat is about 30 centimeters tall, it can easily jump up to 2 meters in height. That's more than enough to reach high shelves, leap over obstacles, or even jump from a chair to the table without losing its elegance, like a true acrobat. Can you imagine a 2-meter leap? And the best part, they do it with incredible precision, as if they were calculating every single move. This power comes from super developed muscles in their back legs, which are so strong and powerful that they allow the cat to propel its body with explosive force. They have a unique biomechanics that enables these impressive jumps. What's even more fascinating is that, unlike other animals that might need a run-up or some kind of momentum before jumping, cats can do this almost out of nowhere. They can simply crouch down, and in the next second, they're up high, perched on that shelf or window you thought was safe. Flexibility also plays an important role. A cat's body is extremely agile, which allows them to coordinate their jumps smoothly without losing balance. When they jump, their back legs do the heavy lifting, while their front legs stretch to reach the target, with their whole body adjusting in midair, almost like a choreographed move. And you know that jump where they seem to float in the air. That's pure feline magic in action. Now, you may have noticed that they have a special ability to jump and land in tricky places, like the edge of a window or a narrow shelf. They have what we call a soft landing instinct. Basically, they know exactly how to land safely, always adjusting their front paws to absorb the impact and land lightly. This happens because, from a young age, cats have a natural instinct to ensure that even if the jump is a little risky, they're never going to get hurt. It's an incredible skill, folks, and just one of the many things that make cats so extraordinary. So, the next time your cat jumps to that impossible place, don't forget to think, I could never do that. Now, who else is impressed by these feline acrobat jumps? Comment below and share this fun fact with your friends, because this power is worth showing off. And don't forget to hit the like button if you want to keep learning more about these feline wonders. Number 2. Cats can make noise without making any sound. Sounds strange, right? But believe it or not, it's absolutely true. Cats have a fascinating and unique ability. They can produce a sound called purr, that in many cases is so low it can only be heard by themselves at certain frequencies. This means that a cat's purr is so subtle, almost imperceptible to the human ear that we often can barely hear it. But for the cats themselves, it's a form of communication and healing. Now, let's talk a little more about how and why cats purr. Scientists believe that purring has several purposes, and the main one might be something much deeper than just a sign of pleasure, like we usually think. Often, we hear cats purring when they're happy and comfortable. But the truth is, they also purr when they're scared, when they're sick, or even when they're stressed. This might be a way for them to self-soothe or relieve anxiety. They do it almost unconsciously, like a natural self-care treatment. Now, here comes the most surprising part, which seems like something out of science fiction. Cats have the ability to use purring to heal their own wounds. That's right. Studies suggest that the vibrations from a cat's purring, which range from 25 to 150 hertz, can stimulate collagen production and accelerate bone and tissue healing. This is an absolutely incredible ability and makes cats incredibly resilient animals. In other words, they can recover more quickly from injuries, as if purring is a form of self-healing. The purring acts almost like a vibration therapy for their bodies. This extends to situations where cats might feel fragile or debilitated. Did you know that even during extreme stress or pain, cats may use purring as an emotional comfort mechanism? They do it to calm themselves and ensure they feel safe, even in challenging situations. It's like a kind of meditation for cats, where the sound and vibrations generated by purring help them maintain their calm. And it doesn't stop there. Purring also has beneficial effects for humans. That's right. Some studies indicate that the frequency of a cat's purring can be therapeutic for people too, potentially even reducing stress levels and helping to promote a sense of well-being. That's great news for those moments when your cat jumps on your lap, starts purring, and you feel a wave of calm and tranquility. It's not just because you love your cat, but also because, biologically speaking, you're absorbing the benefits of that vibration. Incredible, right? It seems like cats truly have a secret power we didn't even know about. A simple purr can be so much more than it seems on the surface. So, the next time your cat starts purring, take a moment and think about how amazing this healing and calming ability is. Now, who else here is going to see their cats purring in a whole new light? Comment below if you already knew this fascinating cat fact and share it with that friend who's a cat lover, because this power deserves to be shared. And of course, don't forget to like the video to keep learning more about these incredible creatures. Number 3. Cats can sleep up to 16 hours a day. Cats have a super relaxed life, but the reason behind it goes far beyond just being lazy, as many people think. Did you know that an adult cat can sleep up to 16 hours a day? That's basically 2/3 of the day. Sounds incredible, right? But there's a much more interesting explanation than just a lazy cat wanting to rest. The truth is, cats are natural predators, and the need for so much rest is directly tied to their hunter nature. Although, domestic cats don't need to hunt like their wild ancestors, their instincts are still the same. Cats are programmed to expend large amounts of energy in short bursts of time. This is very common among predators who need to be ready to act quickly, either to hunt or escape from danger. That's why those long hours of sleep are not just about resting. They're a way to recharge their energy, so that if an opportunity to hunt, or at least a moment of fun, presents itself, they'll be ready and alert in the blink of an eye. But what happens while they're sleeping? During their sleep, cats alternate between deep sleep and lighter sleep phases, in which they stay alert to their surroundings. Even when they're in a deep sleep, they keep their ears tuned to sounds, and their senses are always on, ready to act if something happens. This is why they're so good at waking up suddenly and making that abrupt jump or quick movement, like they've been woken up by a hunting instinct. And of course, this ability comes in handy not only for survival, but also for you when you try to shift positions in bed and your cat is suddenly ready to surprise you with a swift move. A cat's flexibility is also closely tied to those hours of rest. During sleep, their muscles relax and at the same time recover from any intense activity they've done. Since they're high-performance physical animals, deep rest and restorative sleep help maintain their muscle elasticity and agility for moments when they need to make that perfect leap or sprint after something, or simply chase the paper ball you tossed. Most of this rest happens during the day, since cats are nocturnal by nature. This means that for the most part, they're more active at night, or at least in the late afternoon, when their hunting instincts kick in. You've probably noticed that your cat starts getting restless at night, making noise, running around the house, or even scaling furniture, right? It's during this period that they're most energized and ready for their hunting hour, which, for a domestic cat, means playing with you, chasing toys, or having one of those unexpected zoomies around the house. Additionally, sleep helps regulate their immune system and overall emotional well-being. Just like us, cats need good rest to stay healthy. And it's no surprise that when they're unwell or stressed, cats tend to sleep even more. Sleep can also be a way for cats to recover from emotional stress, like changes in routine, loud noises, or stress caused by other animals or people in the house. So why do they sleep so much? The reason is simple. They are masters at taking advantage of every moment to rest and recharge their energy, without worrying about the clock or appointments like we do. For them, sleep is the most efficient way to always be ready for the next action, whether it's playing with you, reacting to a sudden noise, or maybe chasing after a toy. And honestly, that relaxed, restful life wouldn't be too bad, right? So the next time your cat is peacefully napping on the couch, remember, they're not just being lazy. They're recharging their batteries to be the incredible hunter they are, or at least ready for the next fun moment you're about to offer. If you also love watching your cat sleep, or have had that moment of trying to wake them up with no success, comment below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to learn more about these amazing felines. Number 4. A cat's sense of smell is 1,000 times more refined than ours. They have an incredibly refined olfactory capacity, which means that for them, the world is a field of smells. They can distinguish even the most subtle odors, which explains a lot of their behavior, like when they rub themselves on everything or spend time sniffing you. For them, it's a way of recognizing and marking territory, as well as understanding what's around them. Number 5. Cats mark their territory by scratching. Cats scratch surfaces, not just to sharpen their claws, but also to leave a sort of scent marker. They have specific glands in their paws that release a scent when they scratch. So, the next time your cat scratches that piece of furniture you love, think of it as a business card they're leaving for everyone to know. This place is mine. Number 6. Cats have extremely sharp vision for hunting at night. They can see almost 6 times more precisely than we can in low-light environments. This is possible because cats have a structure in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects the light that enters their eyes, giving them impressive night vision. So it's no surprise that even at night they can play or hunt with such ease. Number 7. Cats can focus on moving objects much faster than humans. They are so quick that they can detect movements at much greater distances, which is a crucial skill for their hunts. This explains that penetrating and focused, look, especially when your cat is fixated on something, even a simple insect. Number 8. Cats become more attached to their owners than to any other human being. If you have a cat that loves to sit on your lap, follow you around the house, or snuggle close to you while you're watching TV, you've probably already noticed something incredible about the bond cats form with their owners. It's not just about company, it's about trust and genuine affection. Although cats are known for their independence, many of them form a deep attachment to their owners, sometimes even stronger than their relationship with other people or animals. When a cat chooses to be by your side, whether on the couch or following your every step through the house, it's not just looking for attention or a comfortable spot. It sees you as a source of safety and protection. Almost like a parental figure, this special connection goes beyond simple affection. It's rooted in their instinct to seek protection and comfort, and their owner is seen as the person who provides that. This has to do with the instinctive behavior of cats, who at their core still have a survival and hunting spirit. In the wild, a kitten follows its mother for protection and to learn how to hunt. In a domestic environment, the cat's owner ends up taking on this role, offering not just food and shelter, but also an emotional refuge. When your cat follows you around the house, for instance, it's not just out of curiosity or hunger. It wants to feel safe and connected to you. In a way, it's seeking comfort, as if you are its safe base. It's amazing to notice how the bond between a cat and its owner develops over time. While some cats are naturally more reserved or independent, others form a deep and very noticeable attachment to their human. They might start following you everywhere, from the moment you wake up until you go to bed, because for them, you are not just the provider of food and shelter, you are the person who gives them a sense of calm and security. And who doesn't love that affection, right? Additionally, studies show that the bond between cats and their owners can be similar to the bond between parents and children in terms of emotional attachment. Just like young children become attached to their parents for safety and comfort, cats also show a strong emotional dependence on their owners, especially when they are in a safe and stable environment. When a cat becomes attached to you, it's building a trust bond that can last for its entire life. Another behavior that reinforces this connection is the fact that when cats purr while they are by your side, they are not just showing that they're relaxed or happy. They are also creating a bond of trust and affection. That soft and comforting sound is their way of expressing themselves and also of saying that you are part of their safe world. So, if your cat loves to follow you around the house or spend hours on your lap, it's not just because of food or a momentary need. It's because they see you as someone important in their life, someone who provides love, comfort, and security. And the most beautiful thing about all of this is that this affection is mutual. The more you invest in this bond, the stronger it becomes. Isn't it amazing to think that you are your cat's safe base, their main source of comfort and security in the world? If you've also noticed that your cat is super clingy, or if you have a number one fan at home who follows you everywhere you go, share your experience in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more curiosities about these incredible creatures. Number 9. Cats can live much longer than you think. Some cats can live up to 20 years or more. This is possible because they are very resilient animals and have a long life expectancy if they are fed properly and receive the necessary care. This means that when you adopt a cat, you are making a long-term commitment with the reward of years of friendship and love. Number 10. Cats can learn tricks, just like dogs. Cats are extremely intelligent animals and can even learn tricks. They can be trained to do simple tricks, such as fetching toys, giving their paw, or even learning to use the bathroom. I know, this sounds a bit like fiction, but if you use treats and patience, you might just be able to teach your cat to do some amazing things. I hope you had fun and learned something new with these 10 facts about cats. Personally, I think they are even more fascinating after understanding a bit more about their behavior and abilities. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. And if your cat has any surprising talents or behaviors, share them in the comments. I'd love to read your feline story. See you in the next video. And remember, treat your cat with all the love and care because they have so much more to show you.